And we are about to begin our lovely quest. Wait a second. And here we go. We are prepared to be on our way to the merry land of Britannia. Alright, so we're just going to show off some parts of the game and go on our ordinary adventuring way. Where I last left off, I needed to find myself some more mats, if you will, to make more dispel spells. Definitely more cure spells. And some other things to take on the third dungeon, which is called Destard. So, I'll show off the mixing regions. I'm going to use some ginseng and garlic and make 50, and then head on to the town of Pause, or the village, I should say, of Pause. This is the combat in the game. Ultima IV was released in 1985 for the Apple II computer, in case anybody here did not know. But this is the DOS version, available free on goodoldgames.com, except for I have it modded with a graphical update and also something that allows us to use some music, and I'm sucking at the combat. But it is a great game. I hadn't had much experience with the Ultima series prior to now. I had some good fun times playing Ultima 6 about 6 years ago, but hadn't really gotten into it until now, when I decided that it was time to jump back in. I decided to start with Ultima IV, the first game where the story really starts to take off and you don't have space shuttle nonsense and other crazy things that were in the earlier games. My goal is to go through Ultima 4 through 7. Here's the magic shop. Yes. So far I have found 6 other companions. I have reached Avatarhood in, I believe, 4 of the virtues out of 8. I have 2 of the runes, the stones from the dungeons, and I have all the rune stones. So we're going to buy some ginseng. We're going to buy ourselves in increments of 10. There's an interesting thing about this game in that you really do need to pay attention to how you play. If you're virtuous, Lord British, when he released the game, wanted to improve his society. So you actually need to be, you need to pay for your goods, obviously. You should give to the poor. You shouldn't cut down good creatures. Here is an example of that where I couldn't totally pay less than what these things are worth, but I'm choosing to pay full price to increase my honesty and my justice. And so we'll just keep on going through this. Hard to talk and attempt to manage the menus in this game. This game has some mouse support, however, I found it far easier to just use the keyboard to manage just about everything. This game really benefits from having access to the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom, the wiki for the Ultima series, and now I can find out what things I need to cast certain spells. So I need to find more dispel spells which require black pearl, garlic, and sulphurous ash. So I need to go to the Buccaneer's Den to get those for a reasonable amount. First, I'm going to go pay a visit to Lord British. Here's a bunch of rogues. They steal your gold if you get too close to you, so I will try and endeavor to keep away from them. As for the best of my knowledge, they are evil creatures, so it is in my interest to cut them down as they run away. Unless I'm misunderstanding that, which I very well might be. My goal with this Twitch channel is mainly to showcase several old computer games that I remember playing years and years back and share with the world. So current plans include playing some Sword of the Samurai, some Pirate's Gold for Windows, and also a lot of the Ultima series, since that's what I'm playing. There's just not enough people playing this series out there. Maybe some Star Control 2 at some point. I am a big fan of that game, but never completed it due to running out of time. Anyway, this is a battle. Most games you would just kind of fight everything, kill everything on the screen. Here, in this case, I am, because these are evil trolls. But if it's a good creature, then you should run away from them, and or at least not chase them down. I'm a number of hours into this game now. Maybe 10-ish hours in. I had almost all my virtues maxed out, but unfortunately, I messed up and now have to re-raise several of them. So now I'm just trying to take care of all the other objectives in the game before I actually have to become an 8-part avatar. I'm not planning to do like a let's play or show off the entire game, just portions of it. And mostly just increase in skill in streaming, because while it's been said that I have a good radio voice, that only happens when I feel incredibly comfortable doing something, so more experience of these things is always better. Now, when this game came out, it was one of the earlier games that had come to box and had its own cloth map attached. So, manual and so on and so forth. These were many. With the map and the manual and everything, you had a decent amount of information that that nowadays we use the internet for, but back in the day you needed to just use the documentation. So I've gone to the liberty of using wikis on the internet to get similar amounts of information without spoiling everything in the game. Alright, I fought a bunch of pirates on a ship, which is good for me because later on I can use that ship to sail away. There was times in this game where you definitely need a ship to get around the whole place, but it's kind of random on whether or not a pirate ship actually spawns. Now, interestingly about these games, unlike most modern games, is that the way in which you interact with NPCs, where actually we did no text commands to have various conversations with them. Oh, I forgot. I'm talking at the seer here. He kind of shows you where you are with all the... Oh, I'm a valorous warrior. Wonderful. I'm trying to remember the 8 virtues off the back of my head. Sacrifice. 2. Alright, so I might as well go become an avatar in under the I might as well go become an avatar under the aspect of valor for the moment, since that's available. So I need to find Shrine of Valor. So I'll look at my handy dandy map. This game came with a map and it had runes all over it that you had to decipher. While I've always enjoyed deciphering runes and things on crazy maps, I chose not to do that for the purposes of playing this game. So I'm using a map now to find my way around the world. I play this game windowed in a tiny little screen at the right resolution aspect ratio for the game. So it's kind of small area to view, but oh well. Alright, so I have to turn this out. I need to go find the moon gate to get the Gellome. And to get the Gellome, I need to go to a different moon gate. Gellome. Moonglow. Somehow I need to get to Moonglow. I think. Oh, yes. So we can just go to Moonglow and Gellome. There's these force fields all around the edges of the room there. The seer that put you to sleep. I don't know why. It still makes absolutely zero sense to me. But that is the case. And now we just come out here and wait. It's a fun game. Sadly, I suck at hosting things. I am good at waiting, though. You can rest at any point and do that. Heals you. A couple reasons I chose to stream this game. One, it's the game that I'm playing right now, so that's obviously usually a pretty good reason. Two, it is, as I said before, at a low resolution, so, wait a minute. I just completely missed the portal there, but, that's weird. Oh, no, I'm way off in this whole business here. Alright, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, I can just go straight there. Cool. Wonderful. Oh, but then again, there's a boat. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. I can use Blink to get over there. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm streaming this game because it's the game I'm playing. It's got a small window so I can see the Twitch chat and also all the different video guides and maps and spell lists and things online. But also just it's because I think that there should be more footage of this game out there, more ongoing streams. So it seems to make sense to me. I have no webcam, so that's not an option. But then again, I never really cared for those anyway. Rather see the whole window to show off the action. feel I'm missing something here. Yeah. The guy that I'm showing should totally let me... Wait, crescent waxing. Oh no, that's right, I'm going to gel him. That's right, intrinsic. Alright, so, yeah, I forgot where I was going. Oh well. I'll figure it out. I can go to U. Where's U? Up there. Waxing gibbous, I believe. My apologies for having spent for flippin' ever staring at this one screen, but it's a kind of a complicated little system. Moon gates. Of course, I understand that back in the day, nobody really had anything like this, but oh well. Alright, that is... We're now near the town of U. U is in the tree. U, not the second person singular or plural. Oh wait. Oh, that's my... I just missed my ride. Oh no, wait. I'm confused. Alright, now this makes sense. Just have to wait one more cycle. The moon gate system is just incredibly complex. It took me a while to figure it out because I didn't actually read any instructions on how it works. Anyway, the way it works is that the moon phase on the left shows like the moon gate you're at when that'll pop up, and then there's a moon cycle to the right of that that moves 3 times faster, and that'll give you a destination. Alright, hopefully this is the right distance. And I overshot. I can't remember how I reached this place last time. I'm getting suspicious that... There's one of those tornado things around. I don't have a lot of these blink spells. Alright, landed in a poison swamp that always, of course, poisons you. I don't know why swamps have to all be poisonous in this game. Yes, everything in this game poisons you. The swamps, the monsters, well, many of the monsters anyway, the floor, the chests. There's kind of a thing I've discovered playing this game, and that is, I've started over so many times. Not over, but I've died and then had to kind of restart whatever I was doing just to carry on for all these different reasons. One is that I realized how important the cure spells so that you could avoid dying to poison, and so that was something I figured out a bit later. Alright, so we're going to try... We're going to try casting Blink from over here, which is probably still going to overshoot. No, we just didn't end up anywhere. Alright, so we have a couple different options that I'm running low on. My Blink, we can wait for a boat, which will, oh whoa, it's a sea battle. Well, not a sea battle, but a coastal battle, and I'm missing up. Anyway, we can wait for a boat. We can go back to Britain where there's that other boat and just sail here. Or we can go to another shrine that I know of, actually, that had... Oh no, never mind, that boat was destroyed. After some time, I realized that the most effective party, for me at least, was to have everybody having a ranged weapon. So my main character, who's a mage, uses a sling, and as does... Oh, wait, never mind. He's the only guy who's a sling, but everybody else is using bows and arrows. I never seem to have enough gold to afford anything more than that. Becoming virtuous costs a lot. So now we just have to figure out we just have to figure out how the hell to get back. I'm just gonna go back to Britain and sail. That sounds like the best plan. Pretty sure the moon gate opens soon. There we go. Actually, let's go to Moonglow. I know you can get to Britain from Moonglow. This was the area around which I had started the game as a mage. It's really interesting at the beginning of the game, in that you answer a series of questions that Gypsy asks you, or fortune teller, if you will, and that determines your class. And I was kind of honest, and honesty leads to being a mage. And that works for me because spells are incredibly useful in this game, and having everybody else be my loyal followers has worked out really well. I'm actually really close to having the final companion. One of the goals of the game is to get 7 companions with you. The only companion that you can't get is the one whose class is the one you are, so I can't get Mariah the Mage. However, I am able to get everyone else, such as the classic characters of the series, Dupree, Shimino, and Yulo. Well, actually, I should say that a number of these characters are classic characters. Ah, there's our ship. So I can open my map, board the ship, and then in some ways ships are kind of a death trap, but with everybody using ranged weapons, they become a lot easier than when I had first gone around through the beginning of the game, where only some of my characters had ranged weapons. I've never completed this game. I think I mentioned before, I've only played a good bit into Ultima VI in the past, and then maybe 10 hours-ish through this game here. I estimate that I'm about halfway through the game. When I started playing it, I felt like I would be finished with it in like a weekend, but figuring out the way the game works is confusing, and then not paying attention to these battles means that things don't go well. I never really played games like this growing up, even though I did mostly play on our Windows 98 Hewlett-Packard PC back in the day. I was more of a strategy player. I played Age of Empires, RTS games, Civ 2, and things of that sort. Just because RPGs on computers frequently looked less fancy than the console ones, and holy crap, there's a ton of ships around here. So you can fire cannons to try and kill the monsters before they reach you. Sometimes you'll get to these crazy fights with pirate ships, but unfortunately it never really seems to work well enough to kill the monsters in time. Or at least many times it doesn't. The wind is important in this game. I didn't notice that there was a wind mechanic until I started sailing and realized that you move really slowly if you're going into or against the wind, and you have to sail sideways, whatever that's called. Or, well, you can't really tack, though. That's the term I was looking for. And I would imagine that sailing with the wind should make you move faster, but it really doesn't. Maybe it makes you move a little bit faster than otherwise. I believe these are evil creatures. I don't greatly... Well... Sometimes they just will keep attacking you until you kill them, even if they claim to be fleeing, so in this case I just need to finish them off, I believe. Alright, that one's fleeing, so we'll let him go. Then again, I do believe Honor wants you to kill... I think this one's going to get away now, but I wavered in my... God damn it. Sailing around definitely can save you time, but I really dislike sailing in many situations. You just feel a lot more free when you're on foot in this game. On the other hand, oh, damn, I missed that. Alright. I think that guy's getting away. Let me look at monster data. God, yep, they're the giant squid are apparently evil, so they shall get what's coming to them. Except for these ones, I believe are gonna get away. We're about to get into a naval battle. Oh, good. That's just swell. Oh shit! That over there is a whirlpool that will send you somewhere else. I found that out the hard way. Time to look at a map again. Where the hell we're going. In this bay. Oh shit. There's a lot of shallows. I assume there's shallows because I don't know any other reason why you can't sail through these big areas. Apparently, it seemed to have outrun. Nope, not quite. Well, we'll ignore him unless he catches up. Alright, good. And somehow our cannons didn't kill that ship in time, so we have this big naval fight. Sometimes they'll start firing back at you, exchanging broadside for broadside, but these guys just wanted to close in the board. These are rogues, however, and they will steal your gold, as I mentioned before, if they come within melee range of you, so it's in your best interest to try and kill them ASAP. The interesting thing here is that there's absolutely no way these guys can ever run away, so... I feel like I'm playing terribly. A lot of times where I should just be shooting or moving and do the wrong thing. Probably the last one seems to get away from me at the last moment. And there's another sea battle. However, we are almost at our destination, so clearly this was the right direction. Assuming I haven't lost valor along the way. But then again, I haven't run from any fights, so which is the way you lose valor in this game. Oh, I have missed shots though. It'd be nice if you could fire cannons at this stage, but apparently that was not in the game design. This is kind of an interesting idea, though. Having a bunch of giant squids attack your ship. And if you don't have any ranged weapons, then you simply have to go to the four edges, four little corners there, lure them in, and start whacking at them with swords, which I know from experience takes some time. Alright, so we're going to cut off this squid as well. Excellent. Alright, we're going to exit that boat and enter the Shrine of Valor. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I have done this one before. Raw. Alright, so now we do our Buddhist meditation thing. Mantra, which I had written down as Raw. I did not find all the mantras, which you get by talking to everybody in the fucking world. I did find about half of them, and then the rest I just looked up because I was getting sick of it. I'm not even sure what my character is doing at this moment. I'm dressed like I'm a beggar, which, yeah, and you get this random rune thing there. Alright, so, I really did not want this ship to get destroyed, so I boarded quickly and went to fight. But now we've hit, I think, 5 virtues? Compassion is something where I paid like thousands of gold to a beggar, and then apparently at some point lost the compassion that I had. Oh, so non-evil creatures. These sea serpents are clearly evil, so they need to die. We're getting ready for the next dungeon, but actually it's kind of ironic that we have a boat. I'm going to sail all the way back around to Buccaneers, whatever it is. And it's the only place in the world where you get cheap black pearls. Not the ship, the regent. Reagent, or whatever it is. Okay, so we have that worked out. Alright, so we have the other, we just have to go to Buccaneer's Den. And Buccaneer's Den, if I remember correctly, is way over on the other side of the main continent. So stop. can actually die by having your ship destroyed under you, where it's sailing with fairly slow speed here. But it's all for the best. That ship got caught in a corner. Yeah, you really need to have really good positioning to actually be able to kill things with your cannons before you engage in combat. But boy, does it feel rewarding when you do that. This version of the game that I'm playing has some kind of music. I believe it was in some version of the game in the past, I think. I don't think it was remixed for this. I think the Apple II version did have working music, but the DOS version, nobody seems to really get music working in that. People tend to just play this. But it is kind of catchy, it just gets old soon. I have not yet played Ultima V, but the classic tunes of the series, if you will, that I'm familiar with from Ultima VI seem to have originated mostly in 5. I've not played Ultima 7 either, but that is something I'm looking forward to playing. I'm probably going to way overshoot. It's really annoying when you are you're sailing along and the enemies come at you diagonally, and it's really hard to shoot them with your cannons. You might notice if you look on the UI, it takes up 40% of the screen. Over to the right, between where it says the letter F and 446 there, and on the right SHP 40. You might see something in the middle there that is part of the golden ankh, which shows how much of avatar, how many virtues I have achieved partial avatarhood in. And I forget exactly how much I'm at right now. I think I should be at 5 again. But you can lose avatarhood pretty easily, so I'm by no means expecting that to be permanent. I lost, you have to reach 100 karma in the 8 different virtues, and en route to a shrine one time to become partial avatar, I lost the 100 karma. I wasn't able to get it back in that sitting. So we're looking for a little island, Buccaneer's Isle. Anyway, the F there shows how much food. You'll start losing health and die if you run out of food, and then on the right there's the ship's health. As the continental shore. Oh wow, I killed that one in time. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I had, oh shit. Yeah, we're basically overshot our whoa. That's what happens when you try moving quickly in the overworld in this game. At least this game feels like it has a vibrant open world. You can go pretty much wherever and explore. Oh shit. You can only fire your cannons as a broadside. Fire forwards, for example, which is kind of realistic in some ways, even though that's the only reference to gunpowder in the game, I believe. Although the first 3 games were far more crazy. You could have air cars and like Star Wars style and space shuttles And he had to do this whole TIE fighter sequence. More sea battles. So many sea battles. I think I've spent more time sailing in this stream than I have spent sailing in most of my playthrough so far. Nixie, that's what those are called. See? Oh, wait. I killed that one. See, I totally have no idea where the hell this island is. Oh, I'm about to die. Or, if your ship's health goes down to 0, you're dead. Your whole party's dead. I do like how you create one character in this game, and then pick up 7 companions to go along with you. While I understand the depth involved in making a 6-man party for a computer role-playing game, that has always been over my head since I've never played actual tabletop D&D, nor many games that are very close to the original D&D formula. I've been good ways into Neverwinter Nights 2 back in the day. And that was kind of the most pure D&D that I ever played. I guess I'll just start. And now just hit the right button. Alright, so to find my bearings. Oh yeah, I forgot, I've got a flippin' sextant that seems so important early on before I found a map. So I spent 900 gold on a sextant, and then by basically just grinding for 10 minutes or something out in the open world. And then I realized the map made everything way easier. Alright, so where are we? I think I know where we are. We need to go a good bit east, a bit north. There we go. There's Buccaneer's Den. Oh, come on. I've already opened this before. There are totally monsters. Oh shit, there's a Balran. I'm not sure if this is actually... Pretty sure these guys are evil. Yeah, this is, I believe, the strongest enemy in the game. Unless there's some kind of boss monster at the end, but not from the sound of things. They're annoying. They cast a whole plethora of spells at you, but the one that seems to favor the most... Alright, cool. I am in need of regions. Black pearls are what I need. See, here they sell it for 1 gold. Let's see, let's buy 70 to start off with. Pay 70. Alright. Yes, I'm bad at math, so I'm breaking this up into increments. Alright, so we should mix the dispel spell that we just used, actually. And then if I remember correctly, Black Pearl, oh no, I just looked it up. Black Pearl, Garlic, Sulphurous Ash. Let's make 20 of them. Yes, that worked. Now we can buy some more. Oh, and I get attacked in town, of course. The accuracy and damage in this game seems quite random. Whether you hit or miss and how much it damages things. Oh. I have been told before my mic is quiet, so... Harvey Harp. Oh, and I just died while thinking of how to change that. What I actually did was... All is dark, it's not the end. For Lord British raises you out of nowhere. But, no, for some reason my headset has always been quiet. What I typically ended up doing was turning everything else down, but I guess in this case I need to find more creative solutions, such as boosting. But first, test stream ever. And what better for I did not realize that you could rest on a boat. It's a great game for a test stream and for good playing, but I shall attempt more streaming after fixing that later, and then Sword of the Samurai and other classic PC games at some point. Boosting the mic, I guess. How's that? Let's see, any more loud? Actually, I guess I can listen to that myself. How's that? Oh, I'm listening to myself on the stream and my voice sounds absolutely terrible. Oh well. The times I have died have tended to be when I did not pay attention like that. Or randomly getting poisoned to death. Or losing a light in a dungeon. No, I did not realize, so I shall, in the future, attempt to hole up and camp while on a ship. Mostly in that case, it was simple that it would have been better just to disembark and fight the monster on foot, or just get further away. There's been a number, every death that I've, well, that was the first kind of silly death where I just wasn't paying enough attention, but there were just, whenever I died so far, it was due to not knowing some mechanic or something. Not knowing you needed a dispel spell to reach the end of a dungeon, and then running out of light, and then dying. Then I found that you had the exit spell to get you out of there, or the light spell to cast light, or just simple torches. At the moment, I have gotten 7 6 out of 7 campaigns to go with me. I've gotten the 8 runes. I've gotten 2 stones from the dungeons. I've achieved avatarhood and 5 virtues. And I believe I am able to level up at good old Lord British now. Maybe. Hopefully. There we go. Alright, so now, time to go to Megencia and pick up Katrina, the shepherd. Have a full party. Probably need to get a slingshot for her as well. Oh, I just missed the Megencia teleport, but I'm pretty sure you can get there from Britain. After having played this game for about a week on and off, I kind of have an idea of most of the teleports. No, you can't get there from here. I'll find out some other way. But anyway, that was Ultima IV, available now for free from GOG.com. Thanks for tuning in, Harpy Harp. Thou hast found the stream of the Avatar.